Hey guys, this is Nikki26 and today I'm here with an informative video and I'm here to show you guys how to make your eyeshadow pop. Do I need to use like MAC eyeshadow? Do I need to use a certain kind of brush? What can I do to make my eyeshadow color show up? I have like this pretty color and it's just like not showing up. What do I need to do? Although the quality of the eyeshadow is very important, it does not mean that you have to spend an arm and a leg in order to make your eyeshadows pop. To me, I find that Wet n Wild's eyeshadows are comparable to MAC eyeshadows, and I did a video of probably last year doing a Wet n Wild palette and all the similar colors from MAC. So I did one eye MAC, one eye Wet n Wild, and you could not even tell the difference. The quality of the eyeshadow was good, the color payoff was really good. So it's not about having an expensive eye product, especially if you don't have the money to buy it.
Welcome to my stratosphere. Make a move. What you wanna do? I ain't got no time for no looky-loo, boo. It's some strategies up in here. Let me make one thing clear.
So first things first, you need to have a base, okay? That is going to make your eyeshadow adhere. I see a lot of videos and the color don't show up on people, or they don't understand how come the color showed up on somebody else and it didn't show up on them. The thing is that you need to prime your eyes. Now, if you have oily eyelids, that's one thing. You have to find a product that is for oily eyelids that will combat the oiliness. So, that's one thing. What I use to combat my oiliness is I use this Naked shadow base. I use this and it's like it feels like you know how cream to powder foundation feels? That's exactly what this feels like. I take this and I rub it on my entire eyelid, and that's what I use. So some people use Urban Decay Primer Potion, some people use NYX. It's many different primers out there that you can use. So something like that will take the oiliness away from your eyes, your eyelids. There are plenty of things that you can use as your base. I will show you a couple of things that I have here that you can use as your base, that I also use. I use this Conceal Eye Base from Ladybird, and it's a neutral light, and I just take this and I put this all over my lid. I don't put too much because I don't want it to crease into my lids. And this is after I use my Naked shadow base. And like I said, you can use Urban Decay Primer Potion, and you just take it and you just rub it just like that. Just to give it that a nice light coating. This will create a smooth canvas for your eyeshadow, and that's what you need. You need to make sure that your canvas is primed and ready to go, because if your canvas is not together first, you are going to create a mess instead of a masterpiece. So you need to make sure that your canvas is primed and ready to go, because if your canvas is not together first, you are going to create a mess instead of a masterpiece. So that's what you want to do. So you want to make sure you apply a product before you apply your shadow. So you can also use things like cream shadows, which are also a really good base. And you can use any color that you want. I find that when you use a color that you want to pop, like a purple or any color you really want to pop, you can use a cream shadow that matches, or you know, in that same color family. So when that you do apply the eyeshadow, that color is even more vibrant. So yeah, that's the cream shadows. You can use that. You can also use MAC's Fluid line, and they have these in a few colors, and I have this one is in Blue Peep, and I use this one. I put turquoise on top of my eyes. It makes the color really bright and vibrant. But I also use the Black Track, which is great for creating a smoky eye and things like that, to create that black base. And so these are also good, and these do not crease at all. So I like those. And I also have a MAC Chroma Liner. And these are used for painting and doing body art and stuff like that. But it does apply really dry, like cream to powder. And you could just put that, just like that, on your eyelid. And like I said, the Jumbo NYX pencils, you can use these too. And MAC also have these paint sticks. You can use paint sticks, paint pots. There's so many things on the market that you can use. NYX have an eyeshadow base now. There's so many different things that you can use, and inexpensive. NYX is inexpensive. You can get cream powders that are expensive. The L'Oreal has like 4 in the I think it's 4 in the little palette. So you can use things like that in order to make your eyeshadow pop. Now, another thing that you would need to do to make your eyeshadows pop is, like I said, it does not matter what eyeshadow you use, although the quality of some more higher end have a better quality, but it doesn't necessarily mean that the color is going to show up on your face, you know. So I'll take this pink one from Wet n Wild, and it's called Spoiled Brat. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to load my brush up with color, and that's what you want to do. You want to load your brush up, and you want to pat the color on. So a tip that I got from Corin is that you want to place your colors where you want them first. So you pat all the colors on where you want them, and then you blend out, okay? So I'm going to take the hot pink, and I am going to put it right there on top of the pink, so that this color, it'll have staying power, and it'll also stay as bright as the color you see in the palette. And I will take it and I will put it on top of the conceal eye base that I use, that I got from Ladybird, and also on top of the white Chromaline. I got dust from the shadow. Okay, so now you can see the difference in how the color is applied, the vibrancy. So when you use a white base, it'll kind of turn your color a little pastel, so you'd have to really pack on the color. The conceal eye base is something that I use regularly, and I like the way that the color shows up. But the way that it'll show up best is on a base that's similar to the color, because that color comes out, it really pops, it's more vibrant. Let's try this turquoise from Graffiti Divas. This is one of my favorite colors that I love. And I'm going to take this color and I'm going to pat it onto the whole line of the eyeshadow base that I have on my hand. So, not the pink, but I'm going to go into the conceal eye base. And I find that the color payoff in the Graffiti Divas pigments are amazing, and they're reasonable. You get like a stack of 4 pigments for like $8, and you can get an eyeshadow. You can't even get an eyeshadow from MAC for $8 unless you have a pro card or you know somebody that works there. So you just pat the color on, and this is how you will get your colors to pop. You have to pat them on. So you see that? You see the way that shows up? And last look I did, the colorful one, I don't remember what I called the video, but I took the Bo Peep and I used that as my base. And I'll put that right there at the bottom, and you see that's like a turquoise color. And I took the blue and I patted the color on. I can't see what I'm doing. And you just want to pat the color on. You don't want to brush the color on. Brushing on the color, you are moving it all over the place and you are wiping it off. So you just want to pat, and then once you place it where you want it to be, then you want to blend it out. If you'd like to see a blending video, put that down below, and we'll do a blending tutorial. But this was just to how to make eyeshadows pop. So that's what we have here. And I just used the hot pink from Wet n Wild palette, and I also used the Graffiti Divas as my samples, or just to show you guys. And like I said, to me, the lighter bases are for neutrals. For whites, if you know how sometimes when you put a white eyeshadow on, it's hard to make an eyeshadow, it's hard to make white pop. So you need a white base in order to make that pop. And so I would suggest like the MAC Chromaline, or in pure white, or you can use the NYX white, the Milk Jumbo pencil that everybody has. This I find I like it, but I don't like it because I don't have a sharpener to sharpen this pencil, and as you can see, the point is gone. So I don't use this as much, but it's affordable. You can buy them in Ulta, you can buy them online. I think they're like less than $3 a pencil. Go with the conceal eye base like they sell at Lady Bird. And this really can go with any color actually, because it grabs the color, and that's what you need. When you apply a base, you need something that's going to grab the color, and when you just apply it to your eyelids, there's nothing to hold on to. So I would use something like that. And also, like I said, the cream shadows are excellent as bases. I would go with, when I use a cream shadow, if I want the color to pop, I would go with a color closest to the eyeshadow that I'm using. So even if I'm using like a dark purple, I can still use this purple and my purple will still be vibrant. So I would do something like that. You can also take your pencils, and you can get this one in black as well, and you want your black to really be, you know, to really pop, you can take this and put it, you know, we like to put the black in the outer corners because it gives your eyes that nice smoky look, and it's nice and sexy, sultry. So you just take this, put it, like, let's act like this is black. You take it and put it in the outer V of your eye, tap it, because I'm a fan of tapping. Tap the color on, and then you apply the powder on top of that, set that, and there you go. And so you can do that with all colors. So if you want this big colorful eye, you can use different color bases. You don't have to have one eyeshadow base in order to make all the colors pop. You can also use, you know, different colors. So if I wanted to do a neutral here in the turquoise in the corner, I can take my my neutral base, my conceal. I would take this, put that on my lower lid, and I would take the turquoise, and I would put it wherever I want the turquoise eyeshadow, and I will put that on. Or, like I said, the conceal is really good for any eyeshadow, so it really works. But if you really want that color to be like vibrant and amazing, I will go with something in that color family. And that's it. This is Nikki26, and this is how to make your eyeshadow pop. Ew.
Just because you want me, that don't make you